What's going on? It's your boy Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com. Today we're here to talk about Drake's response to Meek Mill. It's a record. Surprisingly, it's a record. It's called Charged Up. He premiered it on his OVO radio through Apple Music and Beats One tonight, along with two other records, a remix to Cha Cha, the DRAM record, Drum, however you pronounce the name, however you want to say it. And he did another one called Right Hand. But the one that everybody's going to be talking about is obviously Charged Up. The record itself is typical Drake formula. It's not catchy to where, you're going to be hearing this in the club from many months ago, but it's full of subliminals. There's no mention of Meek Mill name, but it's about him. Because, he has lines, about kind of clowning them, like, no woman has ever told me to step my bars up, stuff like that, referring to, like, how Meek and Nicki are together, and people say that, oh, Meek's not even the best rapper in his relationship, stuff like that. And a lot of people, man, have already said that, it's a good response, and for Drake, it's definitely a good response. It sticks to his formula. It has quotables. I've seen Twitter go on fire, quoting line after line. It's exactly what Drake does when he responds to somebody. Remember Stay Scheming, that never mentioned Common's name, but it was everywhere. Everybody was quoting it, talking about it. One of the things that's in here is tell DJ Clue to drop a bomb on it. Now, if you know anything about bombs, that's Flex's thing, and Flex was going on, his rants, calling out Drake for, his alleged ghostwriting, which obviously was proved false because, Quentin Miller is a credited person on If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. And, obviously if he's going to be credited, he's not a ghostwriter, so yeah. And Flex was, mentioning his name, and Drake had to throw that little line in there because, DJ Clue and Filmmaster Flex had their issues a couple years ago. And overall, this is really a light response. This is something that Drake needed to do because, Meek Mill is somebody who loves to battle. Remember when Meek Mill went at Kendrick Lamar? He needed to do that. So this was a light response to get Meek to respond, and hopefully Drake will come back with something even harder, because even though he hasn't done a hard-hitting diss in years, if you're really a Drake fan, you remember Good Riddance. Good Riddance with, a bunch of other Canadian artists. This is back before he was even popular. And he's going at an artist named Aristo. Probably a lot of you never heard of Aristo because, Drake kind of ended his whole, rap career. I don't know what he does now. But that was Drake really going hard. If you never heard that record, I suggest YouTubing it, checking it out. And Meek's already responded and said, the record was soft. And of course he's going to do that. But at the same time, I hope he knows that it's time to get into the booth and respond. One last line that really caught my attention was, I see you niggas having trouble going gold, turning into some so-and-sos that no one knows. Now, the first part might seem like, a Meek Mill shot. Meek Mill's never gone gold. But it's more a response to Tyga. Tyga, released a gold album, and his sales were very laughable. It was like 2,220, something like that. Around in that range, that 2,000, 2,500 mark. So, and the second part is, turning into some so-and-sos and no one knows, was, basically Tyga falling out of being, in the spotlight in the mainstream, falling back into, just being nobody that really, only a few people care about nowadays. So that was Drake's response, Charged Up. I would love to hear, your thoughts on the record. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you haven't heard the record, because, it is, a couple hours out, in the description you can listen to it. I provide a link. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, follow me on Twitter at sermonsdomain. Most importantly, thank you for watching. Until next time, until Meek Mill's response,